anything. I pleaded with her. I said, can you at least give me $500 back, please?
No.
She said no. Who says that? As a mother, I thought that she would be sympathetic.
She made her deposit,
But
and
Courtney,
that was
it was
not
not a
refundable.
baby shower. A baby shower didn't happen. To me, it's like a slap in the face.
Plaintiff Shirley Gathers paid the defendant $1,700 to plan her baby shower. When the COVID quarantine canceled her plans, the defendant refused to refund her money. She's suing for $1,700. Defendant, Courtney Willis, claims her contract with the plaintiff clearly states no refunds. She says she owes nothing.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. The Honorable Judge Jerry Springer now presiding. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you, Najee?
I'm doing well, Judge.
Good.
This is case number 019 on the docket, Gathers versus Willis.
Okay, and welcome to all of you. Okay, the plaintiff, Shirley Gathers, you are suing the defendant, Courtney Willis, for $1,700 for the return of money rendered for your baby shower.
Yes.
And, well, first, have you had your baby?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, everything good?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Boy, girl?
A little boy, Noah.
Oh, a little boy, no, okay. If you would have named your son Jerry Springer, I might have gone your way. Okay. You're supposed to laugh. We don't have a... Thank you. Okay. I'll hear from you first, and then you can answer, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. First, Judge, I would just like to take a second to just look at the defendant because I never actually met her. She stood me up for our consultation. Hello. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Nice meeting you. So, going back, we...
this is Najee, the bailiff. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
hi.
to meet everybody.
Hi.
We all know
And
each
you
other.
are...
I'm David Howden. I'm her.
That's
my beautiful wife.
Oh, I see. Okay. Go ahead.
So, backtracking, David and I was planning our first baby shower. It's our first baby together. We were super excited. And we were on Instagram scrolling through, and we happened to come upon the defendant's work.
Yes.
She didn't meet us when she told us to meet her on January 3rd. She stood us up, and then that was the first red flag. The second red flag was the invitations, which was crazy. She told us about the invitations. They were going to be, after we give her a deposit, which was $300, she told us that right after the deposit, she'll start the invitation process. Unfortunately, she did not. She delayed the process, and she was like, oh, my person is behind schedule. In order for you to receive your invites, you have to pay a $35 expedite fee. Then our venue, we had a change of process in the venue. So I had reached back out to the defendant, and I told her, like, oh, you know, our venue changed from a particular location, and I needed to update the invite. She did not reach back. I kept contacting the
Were these invitations to be mailed out, or?
Yes, they were supposed to be mailed out.
Okay, it wasn't electronically.
Right.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Yes. So with that, we had to change the whole entire venue because of something else happened. With that being said, I reached out to the defendant to ask her for the updated copy of the invites, and she wasn't really communicating back and forth with me. I had to go through her invitation lady to get the updated copy of the invitation. So, I mean, again, it was just a lot of red flags happening. It was our first baby shower. I thought that it would be a little bit more professional and, just a little bit more.
And what kind of things did you order? I mean, what was it supposed to look like? Do you have pictures or?
So, yes. So for our baby shower, in her package, it included, if you go to Evidence C, that's a breakdown of what was in our package. It's supposed to be safari themed because his name is Noah, so it goes with his name. You know, so we were really excited. We wanted to work with her.
You thinking of having it on an ark?
I mean, if we could get it.
That's possible.
Was there a particular reason you just from business point of view, why you didn't meet with her?
Well, Your Honor, I just want to say, I've been in business for about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
I've done everything from baby showers, weddings, birthday parties, graduations, any type of theme like hers, which was safari,
yeah,
mermaid, under the sea, anything you can think of, anything.
Sure.
if they want to do the Jerry Springer show, I could bring that to their to the table as well. But anything
that's a big. Yeah,
anything that a client
in that case,
wants,
you wouldn't have to eat the cake; you would throw it.
Right.
or any theme that my clients want, I will bring it to life.
That one.
And I'm very passionate about my work, as you can see. You know, I put my time and my effort into all my packages for all my clients, no matter if they have a base package or a high-end package. I always put in the extra work, and it's like time and dedication. When I meet with my clients or I speak with them over the phone via phone conference or through DM, you know, I'm giving them my intellectual knowledge.
You don't always meet with in person.
Right. I do phone conferences as well.
All right.
So,
when was this supposed to be?
The baby shower?
Yeah.
March 21st.
March 21st.
Yes, of this year.
Now, you're suing to get your money back because I assume you didn't have it.
Right. I didn't have the baby shower due to COVID. You
oh,
know,
okay. Well,
yeah,
this is
COVID
the first
came
time
in, the venue canceled.
So what happened? Well, let's go through that.
Right.
Okay, so it was supposed to be March 21st, and whatever the delays were, the invitation which said March 21st did go out. People
because of me.
Yeah, well, I understand. Right now, I
Yeah.
just want to get a picture of, as we approach the 21st, what was the situation? The fact is, people did get their invitations.
Yes.
And you were ready to have it on the 21st.
Right. So COVID, March 14th is when our Governor Phil Murphy declared a state of emergency.
That's
so
New Jersey, right?
Yes.
Okay. Which meant that you couldn't...
I couldn't have anything. Everything was shut down.
Right, because there were limits on how many people...
Exactly.
Got it.
So I reached out to Courtney. Like, as soon as I heard it, I reached out to Courtney. I sent her a text message, and I said, hey, please give me a call when you can. She calls me, and she said she called me. I never received a call, so I called her back again the following day, and I texted her. And I'm like, hey, you know, the venue actually canceled on me because of COVID-19.
Right.
The governor declared a state of emergency, no gatherings larger than 5 people.
Got it.
So her thing was to me, well, you know, see what they can do, try to move the date. I can still do your baby shower. But unfortunately, the venue was like, we cannot book anything further. They tried to book it. You know, they had no problem doing that.
Sure.
They were like, oh, okay, like if 8 weeks out, they gave us May 23rd. But unfortunately, that wasn't going to work because, again, the governor declared the state of emergency. So they had to cancel it indefinitely.
Sure. So what about that? I mean, it sounds reasonable. It wasn't her fault.
No, right, no, it wasn't.
It
wasn't her fault. It wasn't my fault either because it was something, you know, that was unforeseen. Right, act of God. However, you know, she did, the venue did tell her that they had to cancel, right? So I said to her, you know what? Well, we can find something else we can do. We could probably do a first birthday, or we could do a sprinkle, like a sip and see, where your guests can come over, or we could do a drive-by. But she was just very adamant about no, she didn't want to do that. However, you know, the venue did give her another date. They gave her a date of May 23rd. So.
When was the baby born?
April 9th.
Well, there goes May 23rd.
Hello.
No, but then that's when you can do a sip and see. That's a sip and see where your guests come and they see the baby, and it's like a
sip and see baby shower or stuff like that didn't start happening until after Memorial Day when people started getting creative. She never gave me that idea. No, a sip and see is something that yes, I did. You never gave me that idea.
All right.
You were not helpful in that area.
I was very helpful. I have the documentation, even our emails, our text messages. Like, I was very helpful. I found you other venues.
Yes,
I
but
gave you all these other
fact that my baby shower was canceled. You didn't give me other ideas.
I gave you venues before. She had so many hiccups, Your Honor.
Obviously, neither of you are at fault for the COVID.
Right.
And you said you're the husband?
Yes, sir. Your Honor,
yes.
For most, we don't drink, so a sip and see is out the door. And my thoughts is real simple. I'm here to support my wife. I didn't really agree with the price from the very beginning. However, it is our first child. Sure. And happy wife, happy life. So if my wife say, listen,
let me write that down.
Keep your wife happy, everything will work out for you.
I agree with you.
So if she says she want to spend $1,800 for a baby shower, I worked extra hours, overtime, to make sure this happened. And, you know, again, we love the defendant's work. Outstanding work, even to this day, outstanding. However, the character development does not line up with the work.
Just observing, this is an unfortunate situation.
Even with all that was going on, I was very helpful to my client. When she needed a new venue, I was able to give her many venues to look into. I was offering her many different things. Her venue changed 3 times. Her date changed 3 times. She told me that her venue canceled her 4 days, Your Honor, before the event date. So everything was already paid for to all my vendors, the baker.
Okay, so I have 2 points there. First of all, was there a contract with all this?
There was a contract, but I never received it.
She reached out to me on Instagram, and on Instagram, I gave her package within it, but I did send a contract afterwards. However, she sent me all her payments, and on my Instagram page.
Where is?
Okay, so I have if you look at, Your Honor, on Evidence C, or yeah, it shows that she gave me $500, $900, and $300.
Yeah, so, I understand with the payments, but where is the contract?
Okay, so my contract is the last evidence on J. Is a copy of my contract.
Okay, let me get it.
So on Instagram, also where she initially reached out to me, it says no refunds. So that's from the start. She saw that there. That's where she booked me at, and it said no refunds.
Okay.
And then within the contract, it says it as well. She made her deposit.
But
and
Courtney,
it was not
a baby shower. A baby shower didn't happen.
This is the contract.
So this is the contract.
And where does it say no refunds?
So if you go down to the bottom, it says for a full event event planning, after contract is completed and booked, a non-refundable deposit is required. Refundable if stated otherwise. All deposits and payments are final. And it's right here on the screen, Your Honor, where it says no refunds. That's where she reached out to me on Instagram. This is my page, and where she reached out to me. I had messages from her from Instagram, and this is the page that she reached out to me on.
Before it said deposits are non-refundable.
No, it did not. It never said that. It always says, I can show you pictures. It says no refunds. Always said that. And it's in my contract as well, no refunds.
I want to see what she spent prior to the event. I understand what you're saying.
Right.
And now I just want to see what expenses she actually had.
Okay. So with her package, I started off with the invitations, and if you look on Evidence H, it shows I paid out $104. That included invitations and the floor decal. The baker, she received $198. I ordered charger plates. I ordered, like she said, with the Uber. I sent my invitations to her in an Uber, and I do that for a lot of my clients.
Okay, so it looks like $525.84.
Right, so that's part of it. That's, I ordered other things as well, like linens and, safari animal items and stuff. So, but these are some of the gist of the things that you see here, yes.
Judge, I didn't want to come to court. She forced my hand. Only because I was out of work, right? I called Courtney and I said, listen, I'm out of work. This is my first baby. I don't know what to expect. I had nothing for my son.
No.
Nothing. No. We didn't have a baby shower.
Your Honor,
we had to go out. We had to rely on.
Hang on.
She communicated with me and said, she said to me, oh, your baby shower is a week away. I'm sure people bought gifts. Who says that? As a mother, I thought that she would be sympathetic. I even asked her, I said, I pleaded with her. I said, can you at least give me $500 back, please? No. She said no. Your Honor, so now it's, to me, it's like a slap in the face. I understand what you're saying about the $525, but it's a slap in the face for me. Yeah. Because it's like, I pleaded with her. I didn't want to come here. But I want my $1,700 because I tried every option. I said, Courtney, I said, look, if you want to give me a party in the future, keep $700, give me $5. That's what I said to her. I was very fair.
I wanted to give her this ultimate baby shower. That's why I gave her many different options. And for her to sit here and say that I wasn't helpful, I was. I was on my P's and Q's. I was trying to do everything in my power to give her something else to have. I didn't want her to be out of having a shower. I know she wanted to have a safari shower. I wanted to give it to her, and I was going to go above and beyond like I do for all my clients. Sometimes I go over my budget for my clients because it's my brand, and I know they're going to come back to me. So I didn't want to just keep the money from her. No, I wanted to give her a credit to give her something else. And not to say, she reached out to me in December. We were in constant communication from December to March. That's my time. Okay, Your Honor, I'm a mother too. And I work hard, and this is a business. I'm a single mother, of 2 children, and I adopted my children. So listen, when I say about compassion, I have compassion for everyone, and for you to be a new mom coming.
You never even hit me back up. You never sent me call me, anything. I have
so much evidence here with
Hang on.
Okay, I understand you're both hurting. I do.
And I gave
but
a lot
I have to make a decision. I have to make a decision.
Okay.
I'm hearing your pain. I really am. So something happened which neither of you two were responsible.
Right.
The way this has been handled.
It's crazy.
But you both have gotten some pain out of this, financial pain. But I don't think anyone should profit out of this. So I think the fairest thing is to take a look at the specific evidence that is before me, and I would say that the plaintiff should get her money back less the $525.84 that I have evidence of that you paid out. So that way, in other words, I'm not asking you to lose money on this, but neither do I think it's fair that you keep money that they paid you when the event didn't happen through no fault of hers either. And I think that's not a perfect answer for either of you, but it's the fairest answer. One day this COVID is going to be over, and it's just good business practice for you. You paid $1,700.
Yes.
Okay? And I would be saying $1,100 and what?
Less the $534 would give you $1,166.
$1,166. So I find for the plaintiff in the sum of $1,166.
I guess it was fair. I'm not really happy with it, but again, I'm happy we got something back.
I learned that, you know, everyone isn't as honest as they may appear, and I just take it with a grain of salt.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. For more Judge Jerry, click here. For more Jerry Springer, click here.